Okay, taking a look at the final 5 stories we're following today. The province is investing $20 million to install concrete barriers at childcare centres. It's the result of a toddler being killed after a car crashed into a Richmond Hill daycare earlier this year. But for child centres like St. John's Christian Nursery School in Waterloo, who installed the barriers immediately, it seemed they may be out of luck when it comes to receiving any funding. The initiative is focused on centres that have not been able to install safety barriers yet.
$20 million really is a start. We wanted to be able to get out there and look at those locations that had the most pressing needs.
At 6, Spencer Turcott speaks with the director at St. John's, and we find out how the concrete barriers have been working for them so far. Air Transit pilots could be walking off the job as early as Wednesday after their union issued a 72-hour strike notice. In an updated an update earlier this afternoon, the company says for now flights for today are still operating as planned, but there is still no word on tomorrow. It comes after 99% of pilots voted in favor of a strike last week. A possible road rage shooting near Milton early this morning shut down a section of the 401. Police released these images of the victim's vehicle. The westbound lanes of the 401 were shut down between Guelph Line and Highway 6 South for several hours as police investigated. Police say the suspect vehicle is a dark sedan, but have not provided any further details.
An escalated violent road rage situation where someone's getting a gun out of their vehicle and shooting at the other vehicle. You know, these bullet holes, there's 2 holes in that driver's side door that went right through the driver's area, lodged on the other side of the vehicle. 2 occupants in that vehicle, amazingly and fortunately no injuries.
Police are asking anyone with information to call Cambridge OPP. In France, a water leak in the late November has damaged hundreds of works in the Louvre's Egyptian department. Louvre officials says no heritage artifacts were affected by the damage. An internal investigation found the leak was caused by an accidental opening of a valve in the heating and ventilation system, which led to water spilling through the ceiling. Finally for us, only days after Netflix announced it's buying Warner Brothers Discovery Paramount, Sundance launched a hostile takeover. The media company put a $108 billion US on the table if Warner Brothers decides to accept the new offer. It will be forced to pay Netflix just under $3 billion US as a penalty. Whichever way it goes, a deal would likely face federal review.